everybody, and happy Thirsty Thursday. We are excited to be joining you live from Facebook on the Online Craft Fair, on Wine Teller's Facebook business page, as well as we are now on YouTube. So, where you let us know where you are watching us from. If you're watching us from Facebook, YouTube, if somebody has shared this video with you, if you are seeing this little red button right there, that means you are watching us live. If you don't see that cute little red button, it means that you are watching us on a replay. So make sure to let us know that you're hashtag replay so that we know when you have watched us. We have some fun, amazing drinks for you this evening. But before I go much further, let me go ahead and get to our co-host on here, Mrs. Susan Castillo with Wine Tellers.
Hi, everybody. Great to be with you this evening. I hope you're having a fabulous day.
We're having a great day. We're having an amazing, amazing day. I would like to know from people if they wouldn't mind telling us where they are located. I would be very interested to see where in the country or in the world that they are watching us from. So make sure to put that in the comments where you're watching us from.
I'm live from Aurora, Colorado.
I'm also in Aurora, Colorado, and Soren is taking a look at us on YouTube right now. Ooh. And he said that he is excited to see what Susan's going to make. He loves our videos, and that he is also here, obviously, with me in Aurora, Colorado. So thank you, Soren, for letting us know that YouTube is up and running and fabulous and fun. We're so excited to be joining our YouTube world. We just wanted to expand it a little bit so that we have some people who want to see us on Facebook. But I've heard from a few people that they don't have a Facebook page or group anymore. Ooh. I know, kind of odd, but I get it. So they have all decided to go ahead and go into YouTube, and I love it. So we're joining the YouTube world. So Susan is moving on up.
Moving on up.
Exactly.
Big times.
There we go. There we go. So let's go ahead, Susan, and talk about you doing some couple old-fashioned.
Yeah, the drinks have been around for a while. So yeah, we're going to take a look at a couple of those. And the first one that we're going to do tonight is called a Cosmopolitan.
Yes.
So I had to, my throat sounds a little strange. It's because I had a bit of a head cold this week. And during a cold, I drank a lot of cranberry juice. And cranberry juice is actually one of the ingredients we're going to use in this particular Cosmopolitan tonight. So without further ado, let us get started. I'm going to start off with a little ice in my shaker. And then our vodka, we're going to do 1.5 ounces of our vodka. I need to twist this around, make sure I'm getting the right measurement here. But you know me, I always like to do that little extra splash, right? So that's our vodka. And then the other, this is a liqueur. You may be familiar with it, Cointreau. And we are going to do 3/4 an ounce of this one. Love this liqueur. It works so well in so many different drinks. Okay. Need a bigger bottle. I'm going to go through this one quickly. I like the bottle as well. It just makes it look so fancy. Fancy schmancy. Then we're going to add 1 ounce of cranberry juice. And I went ahead and picked up this particular cranberry juice. It's 100% juice. So it's got some other juices in there, but it's better than having some of the sugars that are added. So we are going to add 1 ounce of this. And then a little dash, 1/4 ounce of lime juice. So I'll add just a little 1/4 ounce of that. There we go. And we are going to give it a little bit of a shake, shake, shake. So here we go. Shake it on up. And then pour that into your cocktail glass. I love these with the automatic strainers on the top. Sometimes they work really well and sometimes they don't. Now to garnish this particular drink, you're going to take a little twist of orange peel and float that in there, and voila, that's how easy it is to make a Cosmopolitan. So feel very cosmopolitan tonight, you know.
Feel very Cosmo.
You got yours.
All right, well yep, I got mine here through the magic of internet.
Mm.
Oh yeah, this is a good one.
It's a
Of course,
good one.
I love my
Really,
Cosmos.
you can really taste the citrus in there as well. So
Yep,
yeah, really
yep,
nice.
yep. And because it has cranberry, this means it's really healthy to drink, right?
Absolutely. But as with any alcohol, remember cocktails have a significant amount of alcohol compared to beer or wine. They are sipping drinks, not drinking drinks. Um, if you're going to pour this like over ice, they tend to go down really fast. So just, be responsible when you're drinking. If you're going out with friends and going to a restaurant or going to somebody else's house, always make sure you've got a designated driver. And if you're doing it at home, then you don't have to worry about that, right?
That's right. That's
Cheers.
right. So cheers. This is really good. So I would like to know from everybody that we have in the audience. I know Susan just got back from a amazing trip down to Texas,
I did.
and things are starting to open up now. So I would be interested to hear from people what type of trips they have planned for this nice warm season that's coming up. Are you going coastal? Are you going to the mountains? Are you traveling internationally, which might be a little sketchy? It depends on where you would want to go, but I would love to hear from people where they plan on going. And Susan, do you have any other future trips that you have planned coming up here soon?
I'm not sure. This summer we might do, just some things around the state. But our big trip was going down to Texas. We had our wine conference this year that I usually go to was limiting how many people were going to be there. So I decided I'm going to attend virtually, but that's okay. But, things are going to be opening up. I heard from a travel friend of mine, Sandy, who has her own travel agency. She has been down to Mexico 3 times already this year. And she
Wow.
says the resorts are really safe, that they're following great protocols down there. So, maybe if you're looking for that type of vacation, now might be the time to go. Because
Yeah,
I've had my shots, so I'm feeling a little bit more frisky about getting out there in the world.
exactly. Yeah, a cousin Melissa, she went to Jamaica this year. She said the same thing about the protocols. Everybody's following them and they're being really safe and all of that. I know that Soren and I, we plan on making a trip to Texas. We're planning possibly a trip to Florida this year. And then we may end up going up to Seattle. So who knows? We like road trips though. So it's a lot of fun. And nice thing is you showed us 2 weeks ago how to do that very easily, where you get your little shots and you can even use the hotel glasses and you're good to go. So,
Yep. You
so
can
we will
catch up if you go to our Wine Tellers page on Facebook. You can catch up on all our previous crazy videos that we have out there. Yep, I was right there on the beach, the ocean behind me, mixing cocktails and showing you how easy it can be when you're on the road.
good times, good times. So the next drink you have for us this evening is a gin fizz.
It is. So you are going to, again, start off with a shaker that's got some ice in there, okay? And we are going to start off with 1 3/4 ounces of gin. When I went to make the other one, I realized that this might be literally the last shot of gin. Fortunately, I had exactly what I needed in there. Talk about great measurements. I'm going to have to go get another bottle of gin. And then to that, you're going to add 3/4 an ounce of lime juice. I do love drinks made with lime. And then to sweeten this up a little, you're going to use simple syrup. I've been, instead of making it, I've just been buying the simple syrup. And it calls for 1/2 ounce of that. Okay, but simple syrup is really easy to make if you're not able to find it in a bottle like this. And then we are going to shake this first, mix that up before we add in 2 ounces of a sparkling water. So we'll just go put this in there. A little bit more to make that 2 ounces. There we go. Okay. And then we're just going to stir this together. And then the best way to serve this is to get a highball glass or a glass that's got a considerable volume to it, because you're going to fill it up with ice. Woo! I got ice flowing everywhere. Okay, and once you've done that, you're then going to pour your drink into here. And since I've already mixed in the soda water, I didn't want to pour it through the strainer on the mixer. It would have bubbled up and made quite a mess. So I'll just use this little strainer instead. There we go. And then lime juice, a little squeeze of lime in there. Okay, that is how simple a gin fizz is.
And Soren already has his, and he told us how yummy it is. So, what is it? I'm glad that you gave me your dry run glass. It's delicious. Nope, he absolutely loves the gin. So, thank you, Soren, for the comments here on YouTube. We appreciate you. And again, everybody, let us know where you plan on traveling for this year. If you have decided to extend your travels or if you're still doing staycations. We would love to hear where everybody's going and what their favorite on-the-road cocktail is. That would be a fun little conversation that I would love to hear from everybody. But let's see here. We want to make sure that you guys are doing the thing that the banner is telling us to do below. I still can't say the word because we're on Facebook. I could say it on YouTube, but anyway, if you wouldn't mind making sure that your friends are invited to come and join us and have fun every Thursday at 6 p.m. Mountain Standard Time for our fun Thirsty Thursdays. And we have some amazing wines. We talked about these last week, but I wanted to bring it up again that Traveling Vineyards, Susan, they're doing some amazing wines for the spring that are new. And we talked about the dancing wines last week. But I'm really interested. Have you gotten the bottle of the Pearls and Kicks yet?
I have not. I just placed my order just the other day. So I'm waiting for that shipment to get here. And I am so excited to try these new white wines. They are so perfect for this time of the year.
Yeah, they absolutely are. And I really can't wait to give that one a little taste. I'm not a rosé fan, so that's why I'm interested in giving it a try to see if it might be one that might steal me over a little bit. But there's also
I've really learned how to appreciate rosé, especially some of the sparkling rosés. I don't have a sparkling rosé at the moment, but I can certainly show you how to make a sparkling rosé. You take a rosé and just put it with some good old sparkling water like this, okay? And you instantly have got, excuse me, you've got a light, fun beverage that's easy to serve to just about anybody.
Yeah, and then there's been 2 other new wines that have come out the last couple weeks, and you said that they were Washington-based last week. What are those wines again that are brand new that just came out?
I'm going to get my list out right here so I can know that I'm giving you the right information. So the Pearls and Kicks, the rosé, that's a Washington State one. And then the other one, I just love this name, the Hotsy Totsy.
The Hotsy Totsy. That's right. That's a white one, yeah?
That's a white one. And so is our new Lazy Lab Riesling wine. It's also from Washington State. You know, so we've really made a great partnership with some vineyards up in Washington State. Part of that came out of the fact that we couldn't get as much from overseas because of 2020 will go down as quite an interesting year for many of us. But it's great that we have found some wonderful domestic partners, vineyards who grow the sort of grapes that make great wine. So if you are a white wine lover, go to my website, winetellers.com. Check out the links that are in there. Oh, you know what I remember today? I have not done my May wine diary, so I'm going to have to post that. Go in there and check my diary notes that I make every single month. Learn a little bit about this crazy wine guide here, and a little bit about great wines and cocktails.
Love it, love it, love it. So for those of you that are seeing us on YouTube, thank you so much. Make sure to spread the word. Give us a little thumbs up, as some of my YouTubers say, and make sure to hit the subscribe with the bell so that way you get alerted every time we go live, which right now is every Thursday at 6 p.m. Mountain Standard Time For those of you watching us on our good old Facebook channel, thank you so much for hanging in there with us and continuing to plug along. We really appreciate all of you joining us on Facebook, and make sure to join Susan's group, or page, which is Wine Tellers on Facebook. Of course, you can find us on Wine Tellers on YouTube. But of course, down here below, we have winetellers.com. And all of the social media platforms are there for you to click on. And it just takes you right there for you to make sure that you become a fun subscriber or friend. And we really appreciate you doing that. And let us know if there are certain cocktails that you would like to see us do in the future. And we would be happy to do surprise taste testings, because Sabina isn't that experienced with a lot of them. So we always like to see my face on certain cocktails and if I like them or not. So thank you so much, everybody, for joining us. Susan, thank you for 2 amazing cocktails. And we hope that that little head cold goes away soon so that we can get your voice back. But yum, cheers. And thank you so much for those amazing cocktails. We'll see you next week. And everybody, thank you so much for spending your Thursday evening with us. We appreciate you taking time out of your busy schedule to be with us. Make sure to thumbs up, give us that like, and make sure to subscribe so that you know when we have future videos. And we will see you next week on Thursday, 6 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. Have a great week.